Each year, as many as 2,000 species are declared extinct, most of them due to human activity. The Sumatran orangutan is one of many critically endangered species. So today we will discuss how the extinction of this species can affect the world from an ecological standpoint and international standpoint, and how the endangerment can affect you. The Sumatran orangutan is going to be our example of an endangered species and its effect on the world. And this is due to the huge decrease in population within the last decade because of human activity. We're going to learn a bit more about the Sumatran orangutan, and then learn why and how the Sumatran orangutan became endangered. And finally ending with why we should care and how can we protect endangered species around the world. The Sumatran orangutan, which translates to the man of the forest in Indonesian, currently lives in the rainforest of the Indonesian island of Sumatra. Orangutans have a characteristic ape-like shape, shaggy reddish fur, and grasping hands and feet. Their powerful arms are stronger and longer than their legs. The population of the Sumatran averages at approximately 14,600 orangutans, with the average male weighing just over 90 kilograms, while females weighing between 30 and 50 kilograms. Orangutans prefer forests and river valleys or floodplains. Orangutans make a nest of vegetation to sleep in at night, and rest in smaller nets during the day. Orangutans travel by moving from one tree to another and usually avoid climbing down to the ground, but when they do, they move on all four. Orangutans can live up to 15 years in the wild. Females first reproduce between the age of 10 and 15. They give birth at most once every 5 years. Orangutans usually give birth to a single young or occasionally twins. Orangutans stay with their mothers for the first 7 to 11 years of their life. The long time taken to reach sexual maturity, the long interbirth periods, and the fact that orangutans normally give birth to just a single young means that orangutans have an extremely low reproductive rate. This makes orangutans' population highly vulnerable to excessive mortality, and means that the population takes a longer time to recover from population declines. Four of the most important factors why orangutans are near the extinction lines are poachers, habitat loss, illegal pets, and the low Poachers and loggers are cutting through pristine forests to build roads. We're affecting the environment and affecting animals' ecosystem. Affecting the ecosystem can mess up the food chain and cause a collapse in the ecosystem. Let's take the orangutan as an example. If the orangutan dies off, then the leopard will die off because it doesn't have any more food, which will cause the ants and the termites to thrive because they don't have any more predators, which will cause the producers to die off too. This happens when the ecosystem is not balanced and it will collapse because there's low biodiversity. Poaching and deforestation are only some of the ways we've been trying to destroy the ecosystem. So it's time to change and start to make the future a better place. And there are already some organizations that are trying to, including World Wildlife and the Orangutan Organization. Please donate because they are trying to save endangered animals. This is the only way we could give back to the environment after everything we did. So a small donation of $10 would make it, and it would help a lot. Please donate at www.worldwildlife.com. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you learned something today, and that's going to be it for me.
Created using Powtoon.